guys, welcome back to the Big Vlog. So today we're going to be making my super simple recipe of foolproof vanilla cupcakes, and I'm going to start all that with sieving some all-purpose flour, baking powder, salt and castor sugar together. Castor sugar is basically granulated sugar or your crystallized sugar which you've grinded in your mixer and made into a not very fine but a granulated powder. So we're going to sieve all that together, and as you can see, that is going to help us get rid of any kind of lumps that is particularly there in the sugar. I just mixed this dry ingredient mixture together and then add some unsalted butter. I'm using the Amul unsalted butter, so I've put like 2 tablespoons of it and 1 tablespoon of refined vegetable oil. This recipe also calls for 2 whole eggs, and I put that in my mixing bowl, and then I add about like 1 single teaspoon of vanilla essence, and I just take my my hand mixer and blend the whole batter together. Once my cupcake batter is ready, I prepare my cupcake baking dish and I line it with cupcake liners. One thing that one needs to keep in mind while filling in the cupcake batter in the molds is that you should just fill it halfway through, because generally if your recipe is correct and if your cupcake batter is perfect, then your cupcakes should rise and become double in size, and hence you just fill the molds like halfway through. Once all of that is done, you can bake your cupcakes in a preheated oven at 170 degrees C for about 20 minutes. So once your cupcakes are done baking, let them cool in the muffin tray for about 10 minutes and then transfer them onto a wire rack for cooling for the next 20 to 25 minutes. These cupcakes, as you can see, have been baked perfectly, and one question that I keep getting is, how do you know if your cupcakes are perfect? Well, first of all, they should not have too much of a mound. They should be pretty flat but with a slight curvature on the top. That is one feature of a good cupcake. Next is that your cupcake should be soft. It should not feel hard. It should feel pretty soft, and yet it should have structure. So look at me doing this. It just shows that my cupcakes are really soft, but they're not really falling apart, and hence that just shows that it has structure. Finally, I have cut the cupcake in half to show you the texture or the crumb, and it's mostly even crumb with small sized crumbs. It's not very airy. It just goes to show that the cupcakes have baked evenly.